Hey ladies, thanks for joining me today. If you are new to my channel, my name is Mitzi and I'm a paper girly. And if you're a returner, well, welcome back. Okay, girls, we are talking about self-care today, and goodness gracious, I might have to get tough with you. I might have to get tough with you because I know that some of you aren't doing it. Some of you are not taking care of yourself the way that you should, the way that you should, the way that you deserve to, and the way that really is going to benefit anybody else in your life. So, gals, we are going to start with the quote, get to the prompts, and then I'm going to come back. And is it a story? Maybe a little bit of a story, but mostly I'm just going to be yippity-yapping about why it is so important for you to take the time, to take the space, to take care of yourself. Okay, so the quote. The quote is from an author, a best-selling author named Eleanor Brown. And yes, she has written books, and yes, she has written all kind of articles for fancy schmancy papers. However, I don't know who she is. I just know that I saw this quote and it spoke to me, and I hope that it speaks to you. So this is by Eleanor Brown. And the quote is, "You cannot pour from an empty vessel. Rest and self-care are so important. When you take time to replenish your spirit, it allows you to serve others from the overflow." So that is the quote from Eleanor Brown. So let's get to the journal prompts. The journal prompts for today, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 different journal prompts. And the first one is about reflection. It is about reflecting on the reason why it's so important to take care of yourself. And this first journal prompt is, reflect on a time when you gave yourself permission to rest and recharge. How did you feel afterwards, and how can you prioritize rest in your life moving forward? So that is a reflection prompt. The second one is, what do you need in your life right now? I mean, simple. What do you need? What do you want? So that is the second prompt. Then the third prompt is a list. And I know that some of you gals just like making the lists. So this is, list 3 things that help you feel cozy and comfortable. I think that's a pretty easy one. I think we could all come up with 3 things that make us feel cozy and comfortable. And then the next one is, write about one positive change in your life from the last year. The last 6 months since January. We're almost to June. So it's been about a half a year if you just want to think back on the last 6 months. And I know, we're women of a certain age, to go back a full year. Goodness, I don't know if I could go back a full year and think about remembering something. But the last 6 months, or even the last month, write one positive change in your life from, the last 6 months or a year, whatever time frame you want. And then the last one is, what is something you can do today to show yourself some love and kindness? So those are the prompts for your journal writing. Hopefully you can, write on one of them. I would love if you would write on a few of them, but if you could write on one of them, take the time to actually write on one of them, then I think that would be fantastic. So if all you wanted was the intro, the quote, and the prompts, there you go. Have a great day. Have a great Memorial Day weekend, and we will see you on the flip side. But for the rest of you gals, it's story time. Okay, ladies, so I came on here and I said, ooh, I'm going to have to be tough on you. Well, girls, I'm not going to be tough on you because you know me, I'm a big softie. However, that said, I will challenge you. I will challenge you to go out there and do a little bit of self-care, a little bit more than possibly you're doing right now. And I will advocate for that very, very strongly because, girls, we need to do that. We need to do that for ourselves in order for us to be able to move in the world. For us to move in the world the way that we want to, we need to take care of ourselves. And girls, I know a lot of us are moms, or I was going to say we're moms, but I guess we are moms. We'll always be moms, even if our kids are grown. So think about all the times that we did things for our kids out of care. think about all the coloring books that we colored, even though, goodness, I mean, oh gosh, I mean, I'm going to tell on myself a little bit here, but coloring books to me are just boring, just boring. But have I colored a lot of coloring books in my day to spend time, to care for my children? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You know, there's other ways to self-care for ourselves, and that could be just in treats. You know me, I love myself a nice crispy Diet Coke, and I treat myself to one of those on Sundays. I treat myself to one of those on Sundays when I'm here enjoying my time with you. That is a treat that I give myself. There are things like, you know, coffees and teas. You know, I'm not talking about expensive things when I'm talking about self-care. I'm talking about just taking time for yourself to slow down, to enjoy something that is going to really bring you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. It's going to give you time to reset. And girls, a lot of things that I do that bring me joy are really things that make me slow down. They make me slow down and reset. Getting my nails done. And yes, a lot of times I will do them myself just to save some pennies. However, every once in a while, I'll go to Mrs. Kim. I'll go to Mrs. Kim and let her do my nails. Let her paint my nails a crazy color other than black, because I have no other choice than to sit there quietly without my phone and just reset. Sitting there in silence is sometimes what I need to do to reset. So what I'm challenging you ladies is to find something that will make you slow down so that you're able to reset. Now, maybe for you, it's a bath. For me, I'm not a bath girl because I get bored after about 5 minutes and I get hot as well. But maybe for you, it is a bath. Maybe for you, it is, you know, walking around a grocery store. I know plenty of ladies, and it sounds crazy to me because when I'm at a grocery store, I am just, you know, focus driven. But I do know some women that they love going to the grocery store. They love going to the grocery store and just walking the aisles because they are, you know, into food, into cooking. So they like to go get inspiration at the grocery store. And this is the key to that is, girls, if you're going to do something out in the wild to reset, something that you enjoy, pop some earbuds in. Pop some earbuds in, listen to your favorite song. You know, earbuds in your ears are kind of the universal sign of don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. So that's what I do. If I'm going out in the wild in order to do something like, well, for me, it's thrift store shopping. I love going to thrift stores. I love going to thrift stores because I just like walking the aisles. I like taking my time walking the aisles, possibly finding something just amazing, a really great deal. For me, it's really just about, you know, the possibilities that I might find a great deal. And granted, there are days that I go and there's nothing. I don't come home with anything, but I still have enjoyed going on that adventure of possibly finding something amazing. But I put in my earplugs, not my earplugs, my earpods, and I listen to some music or I listen to a podcast, and I'm just, you know, that enables me to just focus on what I'm listening to in my ears, focus on what I'm seeing with my eyes, and being silent with my mouth. And I do that a lot by myself. Yeah, I do go with my moo-moo sometimes, but a lot of times, even when we're there, we're not together. We're just kind of off doing our own thing at the thrift store. So I know that everybody has their thing. Everybody has their thing that they enjoy. And I'm just saying, take the time to do that thing. Take the time to do whatever it is that you enjoy doing. Make it a habit. Make it a habit. You know, for me, I go to the thrift store at least once a week. I go to the craft store or the paper store once a week. I go get my nails done twice a month. There are little things that I put into my schedule so that I know that I am prioritizing myself. I am caring for myself by scheduling the things that I enjoy. Because yes, I get it. We are busy. We are busy, whether we are hands-on moms because our kids haven't left the home yet, whether we are career ladies, whatever, the regular humdrum of your life is, we are busy. But believe it or not, the one thing that I can say is, absolute truth is that when it comes to taking care of the people that we love, we are never too busy. So girls, all I'm saying is love yourself, care for yourself. That might just be a face mask at night as you're laying in bed. That might be grabbing that, fancy dancy coffee in the morning, taking a few extra moments to yourself after maybe a school drop off or, on your way to work. I'm just saying that for all the years that you have taken care of somebody else, and whether that is a spouse, a partner, a child, even a pet, we have always put their needs to take care of them first. And I'm just saying now is the time where I am challenging you to put yourself higher on that list. Okay, girls, so let's get back to the prompts and then get back to, one more quote, and then we will be on our way. Okay, so the prompts for today. Dealing with self-care is 1, reflect on a time when you gave yourself permission to rest and recharge. How did you feel afterwards? And how can you prioritize rest in your life moving forward? And when I say rest, I mean rest doing, whatever you like doing. It doesn't have to be, rest laying in bed. However, I'm a girl who loves a good nap. Yesterday I actually napped. Well, I went to bed early. I was just going to do a nap and then get up and do some videos, but I ended up napping all the way through the night until this morning. So number 2, what do you need in your life right now? Meaning, what is going to bring you joy? That's what I'm asking in that. Number 3, list 3 things that help you feel cozy and comfortable. Because really, when it comes to self-care, it is all about, making somebody feel cozy and comfortable a lot of the times. And I'm saying, what are the 3 things that make you feel cozy and comfortable? Number 4 is write about one positive change in your life from last year, 6 months ago, whatever the timeline is. Have you in the last year, I guess I'm asking, done something, made an improvement, made a choice that brought positive effects to your life now that you made, back when? And then the last one is, what is something that you can do today to show yourself some love and kindness? Because that's what self-care really boils down to, is loving yourself enough to be kind to yourself the way that you are kind to other people when you care about them. Okay, so those are the prompts, and now let's just get to this last quote and let's skedaddle. But gals, the quote for today is a really special one to me, and it is because it comes from, I'm going to say the lady that changed my life. She was the catalyst to me becoming who I am today. The gal that can come on here on YouTube, that has the courage to put my face out there, to just come on with the passion for journaling and paper and everything that I love, to come to you day after day, is because of this lady that I have this quote from. And this lady is, I have her book right here, Glennon Doyle. Now, I get it. Some people are not fans of Glennon Doyle. I am. And she is my vibe. She changed my life. So if you are somebody who is like, Glennon Doyle, not for me, I get it. You know what? We don't have to like everybody. That's just, a choice that we have. But if you are curious about this book that changed my life to me becoming the person that I am here in front of you today, then obviously there will be a link down in the description of this video to this book. When I discovered this book, a little over 4 years ago, right before I turned 50, I became obsessed with it. I bought copies for all of my girlfriends. I had them mailed all over the United States of America, because at the end of the day, what the underlying themes of this book is what I needed. Now, granted, some people, they don't need what Glennon Doyle is serving up. I get that, but I needed it. I needed it a lot. So if you're curious, go grab the book, read the book. Now, some of it may not be for you. In fact, when I sent it to my friends, I said, hey, you know what? Some of this might not be your thing, but if you take the time to just, read it, it's an easy read. I think that there will be things that will speak to you in this book. I'm about taking whatever you need from whoever is out there that speaks to you to help you evolve into the woman that you dreamed you could be, that you know and want in your heart to become. And so for me, along that journey, part of that journey has been my journey with Glennon Doyle. So actually, to be quite frank with you, the quote that I have for today doesn't even come from that book. It comes from another one of her books, a book called Love Warrior. And this is what Glennon Doyle has to say about loving yourself. I have met myself, and I'm going to care for her fiercely. Take that in for a moment. Do you care for yourself fiercely, like you care for everybody else, in your circle that you love? That's what I'm asking you to do, is to care for yourself fiercely. Okay, ladies, so that is it for me today. I hope that everybody has a great Memorial Day weekend. I will be back here on Monday. Yes, I'm going out of town, but yes, I am making a video right after this in order to have it drop on Monday, on Memorial Day. Obviously, if you're barbecuing or doing something fun, come back and watch it later. But there will be something on Memorial Day dropping for you, because, goodness gracious, that is my gig. That is my thing. I said I was going to come on here for all of May, and my intention is to be here every day, all of May. Okay, girls, until next time, from one paper girlie to another.